Yeah, this is financial markets and institutions. That is our subject title. Already we discussed in the last week. The syllabus, if you see, introduction to financial institutions. In this role, functions, meaning, nature, types of financial institutions, all these things we are going to discuss. And chapter 2 is talking about banking system. In this banking system, we are going to see that the evaluation of central banking, definition of central banking and central bank functions, credit control methods, monetary policy and its objectives, and regulation of financial system and the central banking system in Ethiopia. This is about the central bank evolution we are going to discuss in chapter 2. And we are going to discuss about the commercial banking system also in chapter 2. And one more thing, if you see chapter 3, if you see this investment, overview of investment in chapter 3. In chapter 3 overview of investment, we can see this overview of investment in general. What is the meaning of investment, investment decision process, investment alternatives, what are the different alternatives to invest your money, and direct investments through different types of investment companies, what are they providing the services, and risk and return from the investment. And these are all the things that we are going to discuss in chapter 3. And chapter 4, we are going to discuss about securities market and trading. It is very new. It is not there in Ethiopia. Securities market and trading, primary market, secondary market, third markets, and foreign markets, and stock market indicators, stock market indicators, and institutional and private investments. These are the different concepts that we are going to see in chapter 4. In chapter 4, we are going to see chapter 5, security analysis, is about security analysis, market analysis, industry analysis, and company analysis, and technical analysis. There are different analysis to select a stock to buy or a sell. So that's why security analysis is about chapter 5. And chapter 6, we are going to discuss about the introduction to derivatives market. It's very new market, which is not there in Ethiopia. So chapter 6 is about introduction to derivatives market. The forwards, futures, options, swaps. We are going to discuss all these this topics. And one more thing, if you see, chapter 7 is also there. Chapter 7 is about the portfolio selection. Combination of different securities. Combination of different securities is called as a portfolio. So in this, we are going to discuss about chapter 7. We are going to discuss about that. How to maintain a combination of different stocks. That is called portfolio. What is the meaning of portfolio? How to manage portfolio? So portfolio evaluation. All these things we are going to discuss about chapter 7. These are all about different chapters. We have 7 chapters based on the time period. For your examination, 1 or 2 chapter may be eliminated and we may be reduced because it is online class. So some of them may be getting better or not because it is online class. So we'll see. Mute your mic so that it will be very clear. My voice may be very clear. So these are the 7 chapters that we are going to discuss. And one more thing, if you see these assignments are about already given you the topics of individual assignment and group assignment. Individual assignment and group assignment I have given you. Individual assignment is scoring 10%. Group assignment is scoring 20%. So I already gave you the topics of individual and group assignment. I think tomorrow is the last date to submit your assignment. Tomorrow is the last date. I already told you that 20 days, 3 weeks back I gave 3 weeks back I gave this assignments. Tomorrow is the last day to submit your assignment. If any comments are there after this class, you can have discussions regarding any doubts regarding the assignments. So one more thing, if you see this, Chapter 1 already we have seen in the last class. We have seen a meaning and nature of types of financial institution, functions of financial institutions, role of financial institutions. These are all we have discussed in the last class. Meaning and nature, types of financial institutions. There are 18 banks, two public sector banks and 16 private banks. There are 18 banks available in Ethiopia, and the central bank, we have discussed about the central bank. Every country will have a central bank to manage the money, to manage the commercial banking system. So we have a different uh, types of banking systems. Under this, central bank is a main head of total banking system. These are all we have discussed in the last classes, last week classes we have discussed. And we have stopped here where I think financial market is also over. Only I think we have to discuss about money market, instruments of money market. Here we stopped in the last week. We have stopped here in the last week. Instruments of money market. Instruments of money market. I think the money market, I already told you, in financial markets there is a money market and capital market. Money market is a short term. Don't switch on the mics. Mute your mics. So last week we have discussed about yes, financial markets and money market. If you see this financial market, there are two aspects are there in financial markets. One is money market, and another one is a capital market. So money market, the maturity of the money market instruments are below 1 year, and it is dealing with only the debt securities, debt instruments. It is a money market, and more than 1 year maturity period is there, means it is called a capital market. So capital market is dealing with the instruments or financial products which are maturity period is more than 1 year, more than 1 year. And in capital market, debt and equity, both instruments are traded. In money market, only debt instruments are traded. Debt instruments means it is interest based financial products are being traded on money markets. Even in capital market, interest based as well as profit based. Profit means dividend based, that is shares. Debt as well as equity, both the instruments are being traded on capital markets. So this is what in financial market there are two types of markets. That is, one is money market, which is dealing with the short term funds. Capital market, which is dealing with the long term funds. So this is the difference between money market and capital market. Last week we have discussed how the features of money market and characteristics of money market, all these things we have discussed already. We are lagging the time, so that's why instruments of money market. What are the instruments which are working under money market concept? One is that treasury bills. Treasury bills. What is this treasury bills? If any central government requires, any central government requires money, then short term funds, if they require short term funds, and it is not that every central bank or central government immediately, if they don't have money, immediately they go for printing of currency. No. If they go for printing of currency, money supply would be more. If money supply would be more, inflation, like buying purchasing power may be more. If purchasing power is more, inflation rate may be increased. That's why they never go for printing currency if they have a shortage of funds. What they do then, they do that to get the short term funds for a central government, then they issue the treasury bills. What is this treasury bill? Usually the treasury bills are being issued to the public from the central bank. Central bank will issue these treasury bills to public to raise the money, and whatever the money they have raised, they will give back to central government. So on behalf of central government, central bank will issue the treasury bills to the public to raise the short term funds. So that is what it is about. Treasury bills, when a central government required short term funds, then they may ask a central bank to issue the treasury bills to the public, so that banks, general public, they may buy these treasury bills, so that money will go back to central government. So this will have a certain time period, maturity period. This may be 3 months, 3 months, 90 days, 180 days, like this. There are different types of treasury bills with the different time periods they may issue. So that's why treasury bills are bills which are being issued by the central bank to the public to raise the funds for the central government. So that is what treasury bills will work. And commercial bills, one more is that one more category of money market instrument is commercial bills. Commercial bills are commercial paper. If you see that it is like commercial bills are commercial paper, okay. If central government requires short-term funds, they'll go for treasury bills. If a companies, corporate companies requires short-term funds like managing working capital, they may do the sales, they may do the production, and they may do the sales. When they do the sales, credit sales they may do. When they do more credit sales, funds may not come back properly. So all the funds may be struck in the form of bills. So it is very difficult to manage the working capital for the company. So in that case, what the company will do, all these credit bills, whatever the credit bills they have, which is been sold to the customers, all those credit bills they will show to the bank, and by keeping this mortgage of these commercial bills, and they may take the loans to manage their working capital. So like that, when company requires short term funds to manage their working capital, by keeping these credit bills with the banks, they may take short-term loans. So this is called it as a commercial bills, which is called. So like that, when business is required short-term funds, they may go for commercial bills or commercial papers. So this is another type of commercial type of money market instrument, which is being issued by the banks to the companies. So when company requires short-term funds, they may go for commercial bills. That is second category of money market instrument. And third category, call money market. What is this call money market? It's when central government requires short-term funds, they go for treasury bills. When short-term funds required by the company, then company will go for commercial bills. And when banks are required money, sometimes banks also require short-term funds because their deposits may be less, but their lendings may be more. So when deposits are less, they want to lend some money to some customers, but they don't have sufficient deposits. Then what they do at that time, the bank will borrow from other branch. The bank will borrow from other branch. So like that, this is called as a call money market. So they'll borrow money from other branch, then on a short-term period basis, within 1 week or within 1 day, they may repay. So this is called as a call money market. When banks require short-term funds, they may borrow from other branch or other bank. So based on that borrowing rate only, the loan rate may be fixed. Based on that borrowing rate from other bank, then their lending rate may be fixed by the commercial bank. So when banks are required short-term funds, they may go for call money market. So these are the third. This is the third call money market instrument, which is being used by commercial banks to borrow money from other branches. So this is what one thing. These are the call money market instruments. And if you see other things, if you see other areas, promissory note. You know promissory note, a signed document